Today, I want to take a look at T1's Game 1 draft against Nongshim the other day. This is a really good example of how good T1 is at drafting to the lane swap meta and picking comps that are well suited for success in any lane swap scenario. Let's take a look. They first picked Jace on B1. This is totally fine. On blue side, you will have to end up blind picking one or possibly both solo lanes at some point, so you might as well take the most OP AIDS top lane available. The tank Jace build with Grasp and Fimbulwinter is just so powerful in every stage of the game. He bullies the lane and scales insanely well, so I have no issues with this first pick. Also, this is the first instance in this draft of how T1 is preparing for a lane swap. They pick a top laner that can both handle early dives well and will be useful no matter what later in the game despite falling behind early. I use the term well loosely as top laners usually just get shafted in lane swaps, but the point is Jace will be fine even if that happens. NS first rotate Vi and Aurora. The Aurora is interesting because it does answer the Jace well in the lane phase, but again, we are in the lane swap meta, which is happening 99% of competitive games currently. So the Aurora value into the Jace lane likely won't translate into anything, and unlike the Jace, Aurora cannot survive early tower dives if her life depended on it. With that said, it's very likely this pick will pretty much do nothing in this game, and the Vi is fine. Just fine. T1 answer with Xin Zhao and Viktor, which I really like. The Xin wins the early 1v1 against the Vi and has matching early pressure. He also scales better into teamfights because he has multiple modes. What I mean by this is that Xin can either hard dive and skirmish or play peel and disengage with his ult. Theoretically, Vi can do the same, but her only mode really is to go in with her R and she can't get out. Xin is a more versatile pick that has a lot more potential in this game. The Viktor is also just super broken, so why not take it? Again, blinding mid this early isn't typically my preference, but since there are so many turbo broken champs in the meta currently, you really just want to lock as many as possible, as early as possible, while also considering their themes inside your comp. NS finished first phase with Nautilus. This really sucks. Blinding Naut is a horrible idea with range supports and Braum all available. Not sure what the idea is here. I guess they just wanted another point and click R button to go along with the Vi. And to make things even worse, they pair it with Ezreal on R4, which really makes no sense. The land combo has zero synergy and the Ezreal will really struggle to play this game. He'll never have the damage to ever kill Jace or Xin, and he won't ever be in range to consistently hit Viktor. With champs like Ashe, Varus, and Caitlyn all available, not sure what the priority on Ezreal was about here. T1 round out with Caitlyn and Elise bot lane, which is great. I've actually been spamming Elise support in solo queue, so thank you Keria for the pick, it has been awesome. Anyways, this is again showing you how T1 draft to win lane swaps. Not only can Elise make tower dives insanely easy, but Caitlyn is naturally a very lane dominant ADC, so the pairing makes a lot of sense. Caitlyn will also have a much easier time playing than Ezreal because she'll have champs running into her, while Ezreal will just have an unkillable demon Jace running at her. With a Hui R5 counter for NS, it's a slight glimmer of hope because he does get a lot of value here, but it's just not enough. T1 is set up so well to win the lane swap and they have better teamfight themes for sure. They also just straight up have more OP champions, so that also helps. Thanks for watching, see you next time.